What is good, little baby mamas? Your boy Trillis T. Today is the 10th day of me walking. I got some bad news and some good news. I woke up this morning from the hostel. I woke up and I went to go grab my pole because I was just leaving the door, and I'm like, yo, where's my pink pole? And I'm looking and I'm like, yo, dude, where's my pink pole? And the guy had no clue, so somebody jacked my pink pole. And I'm like, yo man, now what am I gonna do? I'm gonna be stuck in mud all the time and pissed off at life. But luckily, they had this pole. Now this is some prime quality, like phoenix feathers, unicorn tails. Like this is some premium wood right here. Y'all know what it is. I got a new pole, and today, with that all being said, I'm getting on a train, skipping about 42 kilometers, actually, believe it or not, and I'm only doing it because people say it's very dangerous and very ugly in the next stage from Santander, the next 40 kilometers. So that's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully I can find one, and hopefully it doesn't take much time, but you guys know how it is with me and just being in a foreign country, so bear with me. We'll get something going. We'll get walking. I'm not leaving you behind. Let's go, baby. Whew. Train worked. I actually jumped 42 kilometers. So that's about 2 days worth ahead, and feeling really good about myself. Feels good to be back on the trail too. Look at that. Woohoo! Ooh-wee! I am listening to Stephen King, It, through Audible. Not sponsored by Audible whatsoever, but I've been thinking about getting into it. I used to be a dishwasher, and I spent so much time just working at dishes, and I actually lost my mind doing that. With walking, I thought, you know what, shit, dude, Stephen King's big, or the It is big, so like, might as well listen to it, enjoy it. He's an amazing writer. I love his style. He encourages me to write better every freaking day. So I'm accompanied with that today. So you already know today is an amazing day. Sun is out, no rain, listening to It on the Camino de Santiago in northern Spain with you. Oh man, shucks. Today's a good day. Look at this. It's like pipeline. Never seen something like this in Spain. I don't know if it's a pipeline or what it's transporting exactly, but it's pretty long. I've been following that pipeline for so long. I honestly started losing track of time. I think maybe 2 hours. Maybe an hour and a half, but I was listening to It through Audible, and I was speaking about just some of the problems I had back home, and I just lost complete track of time. And it was a good walk. It's something I needed, but now I'm on this railroad crossing that's actually leading me to the next arrow somewhere. I don't know where I'm going to end up tonight, but I believe that I'm going to spend the night outside. I'm hoping I can find a nice place, because I'll be the first to tell you that I'm 100% down to sleep outside. It's just when I find a bad place and a scary place, I don't like it, and I don't recommend that to anyone if they find a bad place. But when I'm having a good day, I enjoy it. When I'm having a bad day, I hate it. Due to lack of money, I am going to spend the night outside somewhere tonight, I believe. It's flat, really flat. Have you guys seen Napoleon Dynamite when they go to the chicken coop to go work? And it's just like a desert scene with lots of roads. That's what this all reminds me of.
Do the chickens have large talons?
Over there, that creek, man, I found a couple of soaps on the arrowhead.
I was told that it was gonna be flat, but I didn't know about this flat. Because at the beginning of the Camino, all I would have did was trade everything for flat. But now, I don't know. I'd like some sort of up and down. Some sort of shade right now. It's pretty flat, pretty vacant out here. So I might just have to talk to myself over a bit. Ponder some ideas. And I'll record that. I'll see what happens. Growing up, I had some good friends in school, in elementary school. Some good friends that I never thought I'd ever like leave their side. I never thought they'd leave my side. And I'm not going to use their names by no means. But recently, it's been hard, man. It's been hard because I'm creating my own mindset and they are doing theirs. And we may not see eye to eye on certain ideas. So one of my buddies, I used to spend a shit ton of time. Like, to give you an idea, I remember like going to all of his houses that he was living in with his like mom, because she was moving around from a place to place. I remember like playing countless, endless amount of nights under the freaking sun with the kid. Like, we had such great moments, and we built this friendship. And I was talking about this earlier, so I might lose words now, but it was like when I was younger, I didn't give a fuck about what he thought about me, and maybe that was like detrimental a little bit, and maybe like we didn't get to connect fully, but because I just didn't give a fuck. I was a kid. I was like, I'm gonna go play, I don't care. And then we eventually, like, I started caring more in high school, and then we became like good friends. And now I'm at this point where almost I feel like I care too much, because I hang out with him and I say one thing and he gets butthurt by it. He takes offense to the one word that may slip my mouth, or I say as a joke, as a clumsy joke. What I'm getting at is we used to be best friends, and now it seems like everything gets under each of our skins. And I tell him that, like, hey man, you should travel, you should see the world, you should get outside of our square state, you should prosper, you should get on the back of whatever animal is possible and ride that journey out, because life is so short. And not only on top of that, each and every place brings its own thesaurus of education that a person pockets, whether they recognize it or not. And he the way he describes it back to me is that I just see things as lame, as that I just don't appreciate things back there. Like, I'm just always he tells me that I'm just always seeing things as lame, and he never tells me his feelings. And I never urge him to, because I truly believe people will speak when they need to. But I'm getting to this point where I'm tired of walking on eggshells with him, and it's so exhausting mentally and physically, because, like, man, I just don't even want to hang out with him anymore. And I don't know if that's because of our age, this early 20 gap, where he's seeing things black and I'm seeing things white, or if it's just I need to give him his space and then he'll come around. But it's hard to see a good friend not prosper in my degrees, my idea of prosperization, which isn't some sort of a Guinness Book of World Records jump across. Like, I find this is the most extreme way of slapping my head around and saying, wake up, Tyler, wake up right now. And I know this isn't for everyone, but what I'm saying is this is the easiest way for me to just freaking give a good, like, and I think it is for everyone, but not everyone wants to do this. Not everyone has the courage or the bravery or even the nerve to. But he's always been into girls, and he's always been into girlfriends, and I feel like he's just trying to live up to the stereotypes that are left there in our state, the stereotypes of the American dream. You want to live the American dream. And now, don't get me wrong, I respect veterans, I respect everyone in the military, but I don't respect this stereotypical idea of the American dream. And let me get into that. This stereotypical, not even idea, but this line that's been synthetically spread throughout all the youth of you go through high school, then you go to college for 4 years, get a bachelor's, and then if you want to do some more shit, do it now, because you're not going to do it when you get older. And then from there, you get a girl, you eventually get a job, and then you get her knocked up, marry her, and then you'll have a house, and it'll just be picket fence and everything will be all right. And you know what, man, maybe that's some people's dreams, but that's not my fucking choice of freedom and or a dream. And I can hear it now, Nobody said that has to be my dream. Nobody said that has to be my idea of freedom. Nobody said that has to be my idea of the American dream. But for some reason, I take it upon myself. And I think many other people do too. There's so much pressure at this age to compete with that synthetic idea, that invisible, graspable, I don't even know if that's a word, idea. But I feel like that's what I'm running away from, and he's running straight towards it. And my people in my family have ran towards it, and other people I know, other adults, and they're like, hey man, you know, it was nice, but we wish we would have done more. And that's exactly what I want to do more, man. And I question myself, I question who Tyler Reitz is every single day when other people are so quick to tell me who he is. That's what I want to say. And I'm followed by this predicament where if I don't pretend to know or act strongly of my knowing, then people will like tell me who I am, and I'm not about to follow that. They'll say, oh well, you're this kind of person. And that's why I'm always trying to do something new, always trying to break past that boundary that they set for me, because I don't even know who Tyler Reitz is. Like, honestly, man, I haven't found who I am, and I don't want somebody to tell me who I am. So that's why I'm here. That's why I'm embarking on this wonderful journey to find out who this guy is before I die. Yeah, that's a good entry. It's the truth, man. Now back to the streets. I'm in a predicament right now. It is 3:30, but my ankle is killing me. This foot right here, it's just pain. I have to like almost limp. So I'm gonna call it a night. I think I don't want to. I want to go like 5 more kilometers. I want to get far ahead because it's a lot of money. Places to stay are like 12 euros, so about 15 bucks a night US. So I think I might just sleep outside. It's good food. Shoes falling apart. Well, that's what happens on the Camino right there. Jeez. Right there. It's a very touristic town, I found out. I just got some groceries and I had to wait. But there's hotels and avierges everywhere. But they're still like 12 bucks. Hotels are even skyrocketed. I would assume way more. But it's not supposed to rain tonight. So I'm thinking right there's a good place to kick it. And if I get kicked out, if it's not supposed to rain, you know, to each their own. There's even a spot down there. But I think this is pretty good. It's pretty discreet once all the tourism goes down for the night. Like right over there, that's freaking spot on, perfect. I was thinking right there at the end in the shadows. Perfecto. We'll see what happens. Hopefully I don't get any angry grandmas telling me that I shouldn't be sleeping outside tonight. Spain, man. Spain.
This is where I'm staying for the night. Right underneath that church. Hopefully it's a good place. Hopefully I do not get bothered. I'm not sure. But it's free and there's a roof over my head, so let's go, baby. Let's go.